Hi everyone, I want to share a video on how I made the dress form on this tag. I'm actually making another one exactly the same as this, but it'll be on a card. And so I just wanted to share how to do that. So what I used was the Cottage Cutz sewing machine and dress form die cut. And so you'll need that. And then I went ahead and cut out the dress form in pink, and on this one I went ahead and just cut out a brown stand for the dress form. On this one here I just cut out everything pink and then I distressed the stand, but this one I'm going to do a little bit different on the stand. So I did pull some of my vintage lace, and I'm going to use that for the dress. And then I did pull some trim, and that's going to be for the waist. And then I'm going to use some tulle, and that's going to be for the rose at the top on her shoulder. And so those are pretty much the things we're going to need. First thing I do is I'm taking the Memento Angel Pink ink, and I'm just going to go ahead and just distress the edges a tad. And you don't have to do it too much. This just gives it an outline for the dress form. I love this dress form. It's so pretty. Okay, so once you're done with that, you'll have that. Now you can, if you're doing, what I used was the I think it's a cat's eye, brown, sorry. And I'm just going to distress the stand a bit on the bottom, just on the corners. I don't know if you can even see that because it's so dark. Oh, you might be able to right there. Okay, so I just went ahead and distressed that a little bit. That's the bottom part's the only part you're going to see on this. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach some of the vintage, my vintage lace. And let's see, so I'll probably just cut a piece, only because this is, so I'm just cutting a little piece off. This is a 2-layer. So now what I do is I'm going to add a tad of glue to the back, just to one side. And I'm using my hot glue gun. Of course, this hot glue gun is super old. I think I've had it since I was 16. Okay, and it's quite a mess. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the front, just like that. And I'm just going to ruffle this, give it some pleats, and it's kind of hard to do that right here. There we go. Okay. The bottom layer doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to see it. It's just to help give some dimension and some fluff to the dress. Okay, so there's my first layer. Now for my second layer, what I'm going to do first is I'm taking the edge and I want to glue it a little bit to give it a nicer look. So just put a tad of glue, and then we're just going to fold this over. Okay, and this is going to be the start. So now what I'm going to do is I'm doing another glue dot on the back. So I'm going to do that first, and that's going to be on the left side of the dress. And take this. And so now I've attached just to right there. And I'm going to do the same thing again, is come along in the front and just add some glue. These are super easy to make. It's just a little harder when you're doing a video. You want to take your time to show. So now that I have most of it there, I'm going to cut further out. So I'm going to cut past, okay? And I'm doing the same thing with this. I'm going to add a little bit of glue to this so I can fold that in. Makes it easy, no sewing, just glue. Okay, so that's like that, and now I'm going to add a little more glue here and a little to the back. Oops. So now I have the dress part done. Now we want to add some trim for the waist on this, and you just kind of measure. Okay, you want it to be able to go around the back, and just cut it. And then again, I always add the glue to the back first, and then you can always come to the front. Oops, okay, that is a little hot. And my glue gun, like I said, is so old that it just leaks glue. I'm sure if you have a newer gun, it's not going to do what mine's doing. I just can't part with this. This is my favorite. I've had some smaller ones, and I don't really care for them. And this one doesn't have a cord on it, so its base has the cord. Okay. And there we have it. So that's that part. So now to add the base, sorry I can't even talk. To add my base, well, I've got a little bit of glue going everywhere. Just turn your dress form over and add a little bit of glue to the middle on the bottom, like I did there. And there you go. And then just add it so you could see the stand. Okay. So now for the little piece that goes on the top with the rose. Oh, I have glue all over my fingers. I just cut, this is the tool right here. Just cut a little piece. Oops. You can't even see it hardly. Sorry, you're not going to be able to see this one so well. Well, I cut it like that, and now I'm going to just fold it over and then bunch it up in the middle, just kind of like that, and add a little bit of glue to the top part of your dress form, like I did there. Let it sit. So it's just kind of right there. You can see it, and you can cut it smaller. Now I have a little rose that I'm going to add to this. I just thought it was real dainty and cute. Of course, and my favorite color, pink. Now I'm adding a little bit of glue to the bottom of the rose, and you can lay this on there any way you choose. And I just let it go. Now we can cut the tool. You can cut it shorter. And I think I'm just going to leave mine. Oops, that's the back. Sorry. I guess if I was paying attention, I would have seen that. Shoot. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to laugh. Sorry. Next time I'll pay attention, huh? Okay. So add, and that's okay. Add a little bit of glue. And there you have it. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.